Hello and welcome back to more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages. In the previous episode, we finished up the last dungeon and made our way through all of the Black Tower, finally reaching Queen Ambi and Varen in the final confrontation. We died once, but now we'll see if we can't get through. Alright, so in this one, it looks like I just have to start hitting her. Which luckily she gives us a handful of shadows to fight. That way I can at least get some health, which is what I'm going to do. Ow. Rude. Ow, ow, ow. Ow. Alright, so I got a few hearts. I think it more or less balanced back out before I even started the fight. But it is what it is. Rude. Okay. Oh, this should not have happened to me. There we go. Helm, are you alright? Helm, you did it. Even I thought it was over this time, but Nehru was there. She can't always remain helpless. I'm going to train, so I'll be able to protect Nehru on my own. We'll finally beat Varen. Now the chaotic flows of time should return to normal. Shall we go back to the village? I suppose so. You won't get away so easily. Of course it wasn't. It wasn't nearly dramatic enough of a death. How cold of you to run off and leave me all alone. But my, aren't you courageous? You've spoiled all my plans. I hope to avoid revealing this vile shape. You'll pay for my humiliation with your life. Now, Helm, it is your turn to taste despair. Turtle form! And the fear of death. But yeah, she turns into a giant turtle. Which I just found funny. Whoop. Come on. Whoop. No? Oh, hello. Turned into a bee. Ow. Yeah, there's not a good way to get health in this section of the fighting game. I don't think. So unfortunately, it's... Well, look at... Oh, well, she does kill off ads. If one of them would just drop a berry, that would be great, wouldn't it? Spider form. Okay. I think the spider form you have to throw bombs at her? Yeah, and then you come with the slasher. I'm okay with everything except for the bee. The bee form I did not know how to dodge. Well, and apparently neither did I know how to dodge Acid Turtle. Unfortunately, yeah, that does mean we have to start over at the beginning. I think real quick I might go and grab another health potion. And then go see the... Oh, but then I'd have to climb the entire town again. I'll see what I can do. Well, this might not be the run. Yeah. Okay. Damn it. Yeah, I didn't Nope. God damn it! There's just nowhere I can go to get fucking a ferry or something to get back up to full health. Anything? Not even a pot? Nothing. That'll work. Okay. So that's something to keep in mind. Evidently, I can go back into that first room, and there is a fairy in the pot right there. Granted, I'm starting to run out of mystery seeds too, so I might end up having to leave anyway just to get a batch of those. Come on. Alright, perfect run. Perfect run. Ow. 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 Come on. Well, at least I still have half my health. Come on, come on, come on. This is the run. Let's do it. Boom. Alright, so I'm going to swap over to this so that I can easily run around. The only reason I would have to pop off of that is for bombs, which I need for the spider thing, right there. Throw bombs, and then she turns back to Turtle, so I'm going to go back to Pegasus. Come on, this is the run. Come on. The only form I don't like is the bee, but... Okay, spider again. Alright, turtle. Come on. You gotta be getting close. I don't like the bead form. I don't know where that hitbox is. There's that nonsense. Okay. Come on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I will take some help. Okay, turtle again. Come on, this has gotta be it. Come on. Okay, my body withers, but you are too late. My role was to disrupt the currents of time, to flood humanity in sorrow. The despair that fills this land has already passed through this tower and on to Twin Rova. I see it, burning blue, the flames of sorrow. But she is defeated. So that is Oracle of Ages finished. Helm, what's happening inside? I'm coming out. That's what's happening. Helm, I'm so glad you're safe. Thank goodness. Well, let me tell you, it was not easy. You really beat Varen, didn't you? Nice work, Helm. You're amazing. Huh? Wait, Ambi. She saw you get shut in and turned and ran. Let us go. What? Are you gonna take on Ralph? Helm, you are safe. I just called my knights from the palace to help, since you were locked inside the tower. Don't startle me like that. I thought Varen's tricks had gotten you. Helm, thanks to you, everyone is back to normal. I thank you. And we get the scene again. Different people turning normal instead of stone. Gotta toss that ball. The rabbits begin to bounce. Ball. Helm, my respect for you has grown. I thought it was over when you got locked in the tower. I never thought you'd outdo me. Ralph is my grandson's grandson's grandson. You too have great courage. You shall be the pride of my people. And you, Queen Ambi, Varen is gone. So now you can be my great-great-great-great-great-grandmother, Queen. I'm so proud. How rude. I am still young. Don't call me Granny. I am reluctant to part, but we must return to our own age. All is well in this age. You might return without word. We shall never forget you. Ehehehe. Hell, don't think of it here. Behold, Varen, the troubles you caused have filled the land with cries of sorrow. It has given birth to the flame of sorrow, which burns brightly. When this flame brightens the darkness, our wish will be granted. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Bum, 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 bum. But that, as they say, is that. It was fun going through it again. It had been a hot minute. I forgot how ridiculous the last few fights were, because it had just been such a hot minute. Oh, they built a statue in my honor, didn't they? Right next to the Maku tree and everything. Yeah, it's a charming little game. It's interesting that they gave Capcom the rights to actually make a Zelda game. But, she's just back to her normal tone. Are you gonna settle down? Listen to the tunes? That's a charming picture. But yeah, it's interesting that they made that way, and it's kind of sad that they didn't make a third game to go with it. And instead it was just 1, 2, and then a final dungeon, essentially. But that also would have been a lot of work, especially for the time. But they definitely put in a lot of love and care, and I can appreciate Capcom for doing that, especially for a competitor. Which I guess they're not really a competitor, but you know what I mean. But yeah, very charming little game. Of course, I will now be moving over to Oracle of Seasons. Excuse me. Yeah, I bet the Maka Tree was real happy to have that statue put there. But yeah, it'll be interesting to finally go through Oracle of Seasons, because I've not. Like I said, I've made it maybe 2 or 3 dungeons in, but I've never gone through the entire game, and I don't think I actually ever did it with the Linked game. I think at the time, I didn't quite understand how that worked, so I didn't end up actually doing it. Well, that or I did, and I just never made it far, and then every time I've played it since, I've just played it straight from the beginning. So, there's a handful of slight differences in the game, depending on whether or not you've played that game first or second. So, even though I've just gone through and played this first, if you've played Seasons first, and you're popping in, it'll be a slightly new experience for you. The base game is going to be there, but there'll be a slew of small bits and babs here that connect the two together. Like, one thing that I'm pretty sure is supposed to happen in Seasons, now that I've played this first, I'm linking over, is that Queen Ambi is supposed to make an appearance randomly in there, and she'll reference events that happened. And apparently we're going to see some pirates that we ran into here, because they mentioned that they were going to Holodrum, which is where the other game takes place. So, that should be interesting. It'll be fun to see exactly where everything connects. The next game is supposed to be a little bit easier, though. It's supposed to be more combat-focused rather than puzzle-focused. And a lot of people claim that the next game is a bit easier. So it'll be interesting to go through it. Now, this is the code I need to write down. Give me just a moment. In fact, I might just screenshot it. Bonk. There we go. Alright. So, we'll go ahead, save quit. To be continued in The Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Seasons. Yeah, so that, as they say, is that. So, thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next episode, or at least the next series, where I pick up with Oracle of Seasons, and continue on through that game. So, until then,